Hi everybody, my name is Gracie Mwanga. I'm a grade 12 student here at Sir Will, and today I'm going to be telling you one thing I'm very grateful for. So the first thing I am grateful for is my family. I come from a very big family. I have 5 brothers, 2 loving parents, and it's nothing but support from them, and I feel like that is very, very important because it makes me who I am today. A lot of people don't have a home, and a lot of people live in, scary times, but I have a really good family who's very, very supportive, so they are something I am very, very, very grateful for. Bye-bye.
Hey Lancers, I'm Renata and I am in the grade 11 leadership class this year. I am so thankful for my family and friends who continue to support me and help me stay in a positive mindset, especially now, and who inspire me to take chances and be the best version of myself. I'm also so grateful for all the opportunities I get to take inside and outside of school, even now with these challenging times. Anyways, that's all from me, and I'll see you guys next time.
What's up, everyone? My name's Josh. A few things that I'm grateful for are, my family being in good health despite everything going on. The fact I still get to be able to play sports, I'm very, very thankful and very lucky. And thirdly, I'm very lucky that I still get to work during these challenging times.
This year, I am grateful that I have lots of friends and family members that support me in no matter what I do. That none of my family members or friends have been directly affected by COVID-19. And that with all these new situations, we are able to start up things like sports and fun activities safely.
This year, I'll be grateful for my parents, just like every other year. They have always been there for me no matter where I go or what I do. I know from the bottom of my heart that they'll be there for me. And I just love them so much, I couldn't live without them. And I hope you guys have the same relationship with your parents.
Hey Lancers, my name is Kylan and I'm part of the Link Crew class this year at Sir Will. I just wanted to say that I'm so thankful to have family and friends that are safe and healthy and having each other to support through these tough times. I'd also like to thank the teachers for working hard so that we can have our education. And lastly, but not least, I wanted to thank all the frontline workers working hard day and night to make sure our community is safe and healthy.
Hi, I'm Lizzie and I'm a part of the leadership class this year. I'm so grateful to have so many friends and family that can help me out throughout good and bad times in my life. I'm also so grateful to have the opportunity to be a part of the leadership class this year and to help out, especially considering all of the changes that our school has had to undergo this year. Hi everyone, I'm Lizzie, one of your LaurierLive hosts for today. So I'm wearing red because I'm a part of the Gryffindor house for Hogwarts House Day. And I wanted to give you guys a fun fact for Harry Potter. So it's actually been almost 20 years since the first Harry Potter movie was released.
Hi, I'm also Lizzie, the Ravenclaw. We're your LaurierLive hosts for today's Hogwarts House Show.
So today was the Hogwarts House Spirit Day. We hope that everyone had fun dressing up, and don't forget to post your pictures of challenges that you've done on the Sir Will Instagram page.
Here's a quick announcement. If you wish to collect a project you built in Mr. Simino's shop class before the pandemic, please send Mr. Simino an email to arrange pickup. You have until October 23rd to do so, as after this date, project will be removed from the shop and no longer available.
The picture of the day was sent in by Jacelyn Wild of a beautiful fall scenery. And here's a picture sent in by Miss Fruha. The leg warmers that she's wearing were made by her mother in 1981. Make sure to send in your photos to LaurierLive@googlegroups.com.
Too bad electronics don't work at Hogwarts. You can take some beautiful pictures there.
We hope that you have a magical weekend, Sir Will.
And don't forget to share what challenges you did for Hogwarts House Day to the Sir Will Instagram account. Now it's time for us to fly back to Scotland and get to school. Bye!
I grew up in suburban Rancho Cucamonga. It was a lot of being bored and figuring out what to do with myself. I learned to juggle knives, I was in a band, I did puppetry, I played baseball. My favorite movies were The Shawshank Redemption and About a Boy and Forrest Gump.
What's it like to be the first hijabi director in Hollywood?
For a lot of executives, in the first 30 seconds, they think I'm going to talk with an accent, or they think I'm not going to know about normal things. There's this little sparkle of amusement, different than what I thought a regular Muslim person would be like. When I got into UCLA Film School, I was so incredibly excited, but I didn't have any connections. I was just like, well, I'm going to try it and see how it goes. People are always telling these sob stories about immigrants, like things like The Namesake, but the stories I grew up hearing were hilarious. So I was like, I wanted to do something with that.
Listen to me, Sami. To be a great tiger hunter, you must become the tiger.
Tiger Hunter is my first feature film about a young man who comes from India on this big quest for success in America. I interviewed my dad, I interviewed my mom, I interviewed the aunties and uncles in the community. It's called The Tiger Hunter because my grandfather was a tiger hunter. He has the exact same mustache. It was all kind of based on truth. My dad, when he came into this country, all of his roommates only had one epic suit. They'd be like sitting in their underwear at home, scheduling their interviews around the availability of this suit.
Good job! He was hungry.
I tried so many strategies to raise money for my movie. It was like pulling teeth. First, I tried South Asian doctors. And then film school people were like, okay, try dentists, because dentists have doctor in their title, and they want to have that respect like doctors have, but they don't. So I sent thousands of those emails, like they're cold emails. It'd be like, hey, I'm doing this movie. I don't know if you'll get your money back or not, but you and I can enter the industry together. How about that? And then when my executive producer called and said, all right, I'm in for X amount of money, I think I was just like jumping up around my house. Like I ran into my parents' room, and of course their response was like, don't count it until it's in the bank. I thought it was gonna be a little movie, and it suddenly became a very big movie. My sister-in-law, she's like, oh my God, you have Danny Pudi, and all these people, and then Kevin Pollak was on board, and Napoleon Dynamite, John Heder. I was like, okay, now I'm getting a little nervous. We had this huge crew, everybody's running around with their walkie-talkies, and you look out and you're like, this is my set. Like, I'm making a feature film, and there is no feeling like that I think I've had ever. The cool thing that ended up happening is that our crew became very, very diverse. We had black people, we had Asian people, we had women, we had Sikh guys, we had Hindu guys, we had Baha'i people. We came out in like 50-some theaters across the country. Awesome reviews and things like the New York Times. We would be playing in the middle of Virginia, and it was just such an amazing thing to see them laughing along at the exact same parts that, like, you know, some Indian uncle would be laughing along with. I want to do something good in the world, and that's sort of why I chose this profession. People don't usually think this profession is for that, but it totally can be. Like, it can be a total game changer. Now there's like people helping me, people with suits who get things done. I got attached to direct like this major Disney feature.
Do people treat you differently now?
There's less executives who, when I walk in, have that 30-second window where they're surprised by everything I say that is not with an accent. And that is progress.